In the crucible of the 18th century, a new nation was forged, not by chance, but by the vision, courage, and resolve of extraordinary men. George Washington, John Adams, Thomas Jefferson, Benjamin Franklin, and Patrick Henry. These were the architects of American liberty, each bringing unique gifts to the creation of a nation founded on freedom. Their stories, intertwined with the birth of the United States, reveal the power of ideas, leadership, and sacrifice. Let us journey through their lives and legacies, one by one, to understand how they shaped America and the world. George Washington, often called the father of his country, was the bedrock upon which America was built. Born in 1732 in Virginia, Washington's early life as a surveyor and planter instilled in him a deep love for the land and its people. When tensions with Britain escalated, Washington's military experience from the French and Indian War made him the natural choice to lead the Continental Army in 1775. His leadership was not defined by victories alone, though triumphs like the Battle of Yorktown in 1781 were pivotal, but by his resilience. Washington endured brutal winters at Valley Forge, rallied a ragtag army, and kept the revolutionary cause alive through sheer will. His strategic brilliance and unyielding commitment to liberty culminated in the British surrender, securing American independence. Yet Washington's greatest contribution came after the war. As president of the Constitutional Convention in 1787, he lent his prestige to the creation of a new government. Elected as America's first president in 1789, Washington set precedents that defined the office: a commitment to national unity, neutrality in foreign affairs, and the peaceful transfer of power after 2 terms. When informed that George Washington would resign his commission as Commander-in-Chief of the Continental Army, King George III reportedly stated that if he does that, he will be the greatest man in the world. His refusal to become a king or dictator ensured that America would be a republic, not a monarchy. Washington's legacy is the enduring strength of a nation built on principle over power. Thomas Jefferson, a Virginia statesman and scholar, stood at the heart of the American Revolution. His brilliant mind and unwavering commitment to liberty shaped the fight for independence, crafting words and policies that would define the United States' boundless future. In 1776, as the colonies stood poised to defy an empire, the Continental Congress entrusted the 33-year-old Jefferson with a monumental task: drafting the Declaration of Independence. With Enlightenment ideals as his guide, he penned a document that rang with clarity and conviction, proclaiming that all men are created equal, endowed with unalienable rights to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Adopted on July 4, 1776, the Declaration was more than a break from Britain. It was a bold manifesto of freedom, inspiring a new nation and echoing through history. Jefferson's contributions extended far beyond the written word. As a Virginia legislator, he championed religious liberty, drafting the Virginia Statute for Religious Freedom in 1777. This groundbreaking law separated church and state, securing the right to worship freely and influencing the First Amendment's protections. His commitment to individual liberty helped define the American spirit. As the third president, Jefferson's ambition expanded the nation's horizons. In 1803, he orchestrated the Louisiana Purchase, acquiring 828,000 square miles from France for $15 million. This historic deal doubled the size of the United States, stretching from the Mississippi River to the Rocky Mountains. Jefferson's vision opened vast lands for exploration, settlement, and growth, setting the stage for America's westward destiny. To unlock the mysteries of this new frontier, Jefferson launched the Lewis and Clark Expedition in 1804. Led by Meriwether Lewis and William Clark, the Corps of Discovery ventured into the uncharted West, mapping rivers, cataloging wildlife, and engaging with Native American tribes. In the forge of the American Revolution, Benjamin Franklin stood as a colossus of intellect and influence. A printer, inventor, and diplomat, he was the colony's brightest beacon, his genius sparking both science and liberty. By the 1750s, Franklin was America's most famous son. His daring 1752 kite experiment, braving a thunderstorm to prove lightning was electricity, stunned the world. Shared through scientific journals, this discovery crowned him a global icon. His name synonymous with colonial ingenuity, his Poor Richard's Almanac, laced with timeless wit, further cemented his fame, reaching readers from Philadelphia to Paris. As Britain tightened its grip, Franklin wielded his renown as a weapon. In London, he battled oppressive taxes like the Stamp Act, his eloquence amplifying colonial defiance. Returning home in 1775, he joined the Continental Congress, where his pen left an indelible mark. Tasked with refining the Declaration of Independence in 1776, Franklin made a pivotal change to Thomas Jefferson's draft. He struck out sacred and undeniable, replacing it with self-evident, a phrase that crystallized the universal truth of human rights, echoing through history. Franklin's greatest coup came in France. As America's envoy, his charisma and fame captivated Paris, securing French gold, ships, and troops that proved vital to victory at Yorktown. Without Franklin, the revolution might have faltered. While Washington fought on the battlefield, John Adams waged a war of words and ideas. Born in 1735 in Massachusetts, Adams was a lawyer whose fiery intellect made him a leading advocate for independence. His 1776 pamphlet, Thoughts on Government, laid out a blueprint for balanced Republican governance, influencing state constitutions and the federal system. In the Continental Congress, Adams was the relentless voice pushing for a break from Britain. When debate faltered, he rose to argue with unmatched passion, earning the nickname the Atlas of Independence. His nomination of George Washington as commander of the Continental Army and his advocacy for Thomas Jefferson to draft the Declaration of Independence were pivotal moments. Adams's contributions extended beyond the Revolution. As America's first vice president and second president, he navigated the young nation through turbulent times, including tensions with France and the passage of the Alien and Sedition Acts, which, though controversial, reflected his commitment to national security. Adams' diplomatic efforts, particularly the Treaty of Paris in 1783, helped secure international recognition of American independence. His legacy is the power of conviction in shaping a free nation. Patrick Henry, Virginia's passionate orator, fueled the American Revolution with his call for liberty. In 1775, at the Second Virginia Convention, His fiery speech rallied colonists, declaring, "Give me liberty or give me death." This powerful plea for independence, widely circulated, inspired patriots to resist British rule. As a legislator, Henry pushed for a Virginia Bill of Rights, shaping the U.S. Constitution's protections for free speech and religion. As Virginia's first governor, he strengthened the revolutionary effort, organizing militias to defend the cause.